Teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, momentum on the drive. Halliburton pushes his way through the defense. Nice.
It's George on the wing. Nesmith covering. Shot is up. Indiana with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has a major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Indiana on offense. Nembhard outside. Outside Nesmith. Siakam for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is to be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Oubre. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Puts up a 3. Paul George pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. They set the pick for 3. Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Now, Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
Nembhard outside. Knocks it loose. Oh, George with a steal. To the inside. Here's Embiid. He gets it in there.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
And here's Halliburton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got 6 points.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. The 3 is up. And the 76ers another three.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Turner from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Embiid with it. Oubre, a screen on Turner. 3 seconds left. No good that time. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Sixers on top, leading by 4. Don't go away. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to McCain. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by McCain.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 6. Toppin right side. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Toppin's got his first 2 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
He's so disciplined as a playmaker. Tyrese Halliburton sees what's happening. Is just going to take the opportunity.
Pass to Embiid. Over Toppin. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule. Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Philadelphia's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Pass to McCain. To the paint. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
McConnell finds Mathurin. Now here's Halliburton. Joel Embiid with the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Tries the spin move. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Mathurin. Now Halliburton. 11 points in the game. The 3 is up. Another miss by Halliburton. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain. Screen by Embiid. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
A nice shot by Toppin.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to McCain. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. McCain's got 9.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. From deep. And Tyrese Halliburton, good for 3. He's got 14.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to 7 court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Embiid inside. Turner covers. Embiid misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 2. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
George, and the layup falls. George has gotten his second bucket.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Back to Halliburton. The 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 17.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Oubre. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seem to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Oubre on the wing. George outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard outside. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Maxey, that's good.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Siakam. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. It's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Butler's checked in for the Sixers. Shepherd, he's checked in for Indiana. Maxey surveys. Takes a three. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to McConnell. Toppin with it. Here's Siakam. For the tie. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Maxey. Launches a three. The shot comes out. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. Hit a couple from down. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Sixers leading. We've got Kyle Lowry. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Embiid. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton to take the lead. Hits the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 20 points.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Here's McCain, defended by Halliburton. And there's the drive. A nice shot by McCain.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Toppin, a screen on Edwards. And it's Mathurin missing. Here's Yabusele. Walker covering. Lowry surveys the D. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Obi Toppin.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And here's Turner. From the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre. Out to the right wing. From downtown. The Sixers with another miss. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
The body control of Halliburton. Tough.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Embiid. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton against Maxey. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. There's a screen by Turner. Nembhard, good. And now a 3-point Pacer lead.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Turner. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Inside, deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Turner. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Maxey finds Embiid. The Sixers again can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Off on that one. So Indiana wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Good on the three-point shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard from outside, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Kuzma outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Kuzma got thirsty there, just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Daniel. And here's Young. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Young's got 8.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Here's Giannis. Lopez right side. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got his second basket.
Getting exactly what he wants. Kuzma just needing to create some elbow room for himself.
Johnson kicks to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Lillard. Really left alone that time. He's got 11.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Kuzma outside. Good hold by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniel. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Mann's checked in for Atlanta. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Mann. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Niang. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Giannis a screen on LeVert, and a wide open look for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Giannis outside. Here the step back, and again it's Milwaukee converting.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Riza. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Taurean Prince in for Green. Young dishes to Okongwu. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And it's sent back by Lopez. Porter passes to Giannis. Prince outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Lopez gets it to go.
Knowing his role, setting a good pick, and getting into a good spot for that attempt. Lopez, such a smart player.
Hey, Brent, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you can make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s. Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s, but what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Riza is coming in for Mann, and Daniels subbed in for LeVert. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Porter. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Portis kicks to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Kuzma's got 10 points. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Johnson surveying the floor. Young, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-5 run. Young against Lillard. Count it, good. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young way outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks break, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young looking around. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Lillard the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. No good on the shot. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Lopez. Softly drops in the floater. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Too much. Defense unable to slow Lopez down.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Daniels, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the three ball is good. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Lillard from outside, and it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And 1:01 left in the third. Another three for Atlanta.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Ricochet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Johnson finds Okongwu. Right wing. Here's Ricochet. Another three for Atlanta.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Ricochet thrives in that role.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Ricochet. He's got 11. Over Trent. Again, the Hawks score.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And with 3/4 behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Milwaukee leading by 3. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. LeVert against Trent. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Porter. Pass to Trent. Traps in the tray. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Capella with a screen on Porter. To the paint, there's LeVert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Porter, no luck. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Mann. Aston Niang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Puffkin. And a miss there on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. Count it, and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
That free throw good from Young.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Down low. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And he lays it straight in. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Back to Antetokounmpo. for Johnson. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Lillard. And it's 8 points for Giannis. Here's Young. Milwaukee with the rebound. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo. Johnson with the rebound. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Young pass to O'Connell. Yes!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And a big-time playmaker, when the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. .29 seconds left in the fourth. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Johnson for 3. Lillard with the rebound. Johnson against Giannis. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the starting group for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Giddey in at the 3. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey with it. The open shot, White, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position,
he'll reward you.
Here's Mitchell. Buzelis grabs the board.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Mobley with it, guarded by Vucevic. Vucevic against Mobley. Strus the pass to Garland. Over White. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. Vucevic gets the bucket.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Now Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. The three from Mitchell. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Evan Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. And the Bulls also making a change. Jones is checked in. Here's Buzelis. Jones, the pass to White. Vucevic with it. Now here's White, and he jams it home with authority.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Here's White. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Okoro with the ball. Back to Mitchell from behind the arc. And Cleveland another 3.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White can't hit.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Pass to Ball. Here's Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. Allen defending. Will it go? Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Mobley, then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Green. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for DeSumo. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Here's Ball. There's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You have to clog up all available lanes because Ball can still score on physical defenders.
Pass to Jerome. Williams against Hunter from deep. Strus. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now Williams. Williams, a screen on Strus. Jones from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Garland looking around. A minute 53 left in the first half of basketball. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. Bulls trail by 3. Ball outside. Here's the pick. Fires for 3. The shot no good. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Outside White. Beyond the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. White's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Vucevic finds Ball. Takes the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're super comfortable from deep. Ball has been launching shots from there since he was young.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Cleveland with another.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Strus against Giddey. Outside White. Pass to Ellis. Over Hunter. The shot by Ellis no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Strus the pass to Thompson. Now Hunter. From outside the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart, and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for Chicago, Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 3. Here's Buzelis. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Cleveland leading by 8. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Yeah, nice work from Ball. Able to absorb the hit and still capitalize. Just impressive.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
It's stolen by Garland. Driving to the basket. Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, tough 2 from Allen, showing his grit.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Giddey against Strus. Giddey with it. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Williams is checked in for Chicago. White, good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter here. Garland for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
White pass to Ball. Outside Giddey. Over Garland. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Giddey's got 6.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Hunter against Ball. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Garland against Giddey. And here's Ball. Outside White. And here's Vucevic. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 8. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And stolen by Williams. Jumps up. And Williams punches it home.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time now.
Pass to Garland. Wide open look. And it's Cleveland with another.
Not only is Garland's jump shot silky smooth, it's also effective.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ball outside. Vucevic in the post. Allen defending. It's stolen by Garland. From deep, Strus. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Just a threat from all 3 levels. Nikola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. And here's Strus outside. Chicago with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Buzelis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And making the game just look easy. Allen is a fantastic alley-oop target given his length and timing.
Vucevic with it. Allen defending. Vucevic in the post. He's against Allen. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball taking his time here. He can't get it to go. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Garland. 3-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on us.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
So Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Young outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Maxey. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Maxey looking it over. And here's George for three. Rebound, Atlanta. Pass to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Maxey passes to Embiid. George, that's a two-pointer, and it falls over the rim and in. George has got 5 points so far.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving a pass, you can't guard that.
Back to Young. And the layup falls. 7 points in the game.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Pass to Grimes. High post, Embiid. Okongwu on him. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Rizichet. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to George. Now Embiid. Over Okongwu. Nails the baby hook. And it's all knotted up.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Johnson outside. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Young. Okongwu dishes to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Young against Maxey. A nice shot by Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Here's Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Maxey against Young. Sinks that one from the post. 11 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
That one doesn't drop. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Pass to McCain. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's LeVert. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. Embiid with a screen on LeVert. Pass to Edwards. Now Embiid. Here's McCain. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. McCain's got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Trae Young subbed in for Rizichet. Then for the 76ers, Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
You know, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Another three for Philadelphia.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And here's Young from the arc. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 58 seconds left in the first half. Embiid inside. Okongwu on him. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jalen Johnson's checked in for George Niang. Riza Shea is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Oubre outside. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
See, he had time to line it up. And you know what? He's capable.
Young looking around. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
He's off on the second. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Riza Shea in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Oubre, and he hits the jump shot. Oubre's got 10 points. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Grimes passes to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Young. Here's Maxey. Drains the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 6.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. And that one is good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The 76ers leading by 4. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. I like the movement from the rookie, Zachary Richichet.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game. And Richichet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
They set the pick. There's Embiid. And it's Daniels with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the wing. Here's Okongwu. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Okongwu's now got his second bucket. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. There's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
The kick out to Young. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. Oubre outside. Puts up a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson sets the screen for Richichet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, you've got Joel Embiid. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. And here's LeVert. There's the screen. A 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. Fades. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Butler. Missed inside.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's LeVert. Wide open shot is on the money.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Young drives in. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Young. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Young's got 21 in the game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Oubre outside. And they double up Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Jalen Johnson. Mans checked in for Reza Shea. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Daniels. Embiid the screen. No good on the triple. Here's Atlanta.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Now here's Butler. So the 76ers win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jeff.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass.
Lillard is tough in there. Muscling that one home.
And here comes Cleveland. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
It's Prince on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Lopez. Now Lillard. The 3 ball. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Mobley outside. Mitchell with the ball. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Shot from the wing. Nice jump shot.
It's plain and easy to see Kuzma has a solid jump shot. You've got to get out on him from there.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From deep, Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Allen against Lopez. Pass to Portis. Back to Kuzma. Over Okoro. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Portis the screen. For 3, here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And here's Hunter for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude. Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Okoro. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. From the top of the key, he buries it. Jerome's got his first bucket in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Portis the screen. Here's Porter. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Mobley outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in.
For your Cavaliers, number 1.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Jerome. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Fast break, Cleveland. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Pass to Jerome. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Now here's Kuzma. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Garland finds Hunter. Thompson outside. Now Hunter. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Hunter. The Bucks also with a sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mitchell against Prince. Allen on the wing. 18 feet out. And he hits the jumper.
Boy, the big fella is so skilled. I mean, Jared Allen's jump shot is excellent for a center. Solid mechanics, and it really spaces the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
26, the Bucks, 26. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Mitchell against Prince. Mitchell down low.
Mitchell.
Now Lillard. He's got 10. Lopez, the screen on Garland. Garland against Lillard. Kuzma outside. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland, the pass to Strus. Puts up the 8-footer, and the shot is good by Garland. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Allen with a screen on Prince. 3-pointer. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Now Kuzma fires from deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Garland scanning the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Nice D from Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. Giannis with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Lillard outside. Over Strus. Lillard can't get it to go.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
4-3. And Strus good for 3. Strus has got 6 here in the quarter.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
Antetokounmpo with it. Fires the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Milwaukee out in front. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Milwaukee leading by 3. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Wade in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Green against Strus. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Outside Garland. Wing shot on the way. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Trent outside. There's the 3. Jerome grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. To tie it up. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the 4th.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. But they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
And the Bucks making a change here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Prince. Out to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Over Garland. Lillard with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
From deep, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Again, the Bucks, good for 2.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo.
Wow! Put that in the dunk contest. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Lillard with the ball. Lopez, the screen on Garland. And Lillard puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc, and then some.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Prince against Mitchell.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Time right there. Big time.
Woo. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Antetokounmpo. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Garland for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Crosses over. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
and not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Count it! It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Antetokounmpo inside. And now we've got an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice. It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, he missed it!
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a lead. It's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. And he gets the bucket.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Young outside. Okongwu finds Young. Over to the left wing. Reza Shea.
Come on.
Off target from three-point range. Now the Pacers with it. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him. matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Nembhard with it. He's covered by Daniels. Nembhard's shot is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here is Daniels. Six to shoot. Young outside. Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mann's checked in for Daniel. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's LeVert. The Pacers making the shot. Stolen by McConnell. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Toppin can't get it to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Niang. Capella with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Capella kicks to Niang. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Hawks making a switch here. Rizachet checked in. Jarris Walker. He's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Shepard. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Here's McConnell. Halliburton on the wing. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Niang. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Rizachet in at the shooting guard position.
How about the focus Rizachet showed there, just absorbing the contact and finding a way to finish.
Outside Mathurin from 12 feet out. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Screen by Niang. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Halliburton finds Toppin. Clock at 6. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Some changes for Indiana. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Young against Halliburton. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got 6 points. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's LeVert. Nembhard covering. And that one, good.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Karis LeVert. And a change for the Pacers. Mathurin's checked in.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Nembhard. Shoots. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Aston Yang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young left side. Shoots over Nembhard. Young's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Neesmith finds Siakam. On the wing, Mathurin. Great look there, but off target.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Okongwu, the pass to Niang. Pulls it from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 8 points for Trae Young.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks on top, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. Siakam outside. Young against Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Young. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick and roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Here's Okongwu. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton in the corner. For the lead. Rebound by the Hawks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Daniel. Rizachet with it. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Turner. Siakam looking around. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Halliburton. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator and he's putting it to the defense.
Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Buries it from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. .139 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Daniels. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Siakam. Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Rizachet's got 7 points in the game. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mans checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Then for the Pacers, Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Well, the playmaking certainly getting better. Benedict Mathurin decisive in the screen and roll right there.
Pass to LeVert. Capella with it. Back to LeVert. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Shepard's checked in for Indiana. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Hawks leading by 6. Now here's LeVert. Capella with a screen on McConnell. Good on the triple. Preachy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. Here's Siakam. Nice shot from the wing.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that
play. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Karis LeVert. Clint Capella is out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Krejci in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Mann. Fires the 3. Toppin pulls it in. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here is Daniels, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Rizachet. Nesmith covering. And that one's good, Rizachet.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Nembhard. Turner for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Yep, that one goes. And the Hawks lead by 4.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Halliburton against Young. Halliburton, that's good.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And it's Halliburton missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Rizachet. Tries again. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level. But Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Young. Got it.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Pass to Nesmith. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
"17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Off target with his 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it.
about these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Garland. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's George. Cavaliers with a rebound. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Mitchell, good.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to George. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Mobley finds Strus. And the 3 off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside, here's Oubre. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6.
And that's on the D. You got to make sure you're guarding Mitchell from that corner.
George feels it out a bit to the wing on the left. And here's Oubre from the arc. That shot, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Garland, the pass to Strus. Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. Paul George pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Hunters checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Pass to Mitchell. Okoro outside. Allen, the pass to Okoro. The 3 from Mitchell. On target from range. He's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Grimes. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the 76ers another 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. George against Hunter. One second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Green, then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Butler to the paint. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Now here's Hunter. And he lays it up and in. Hunter's got his first basket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jerome passes to Mobley. Now Hunter. Okoro outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jerome. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Yabusele. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Now here's Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Releases. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And here's Embiid. Shoots over Thompson. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Oubre.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Shoots. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Here's Oubre. Give him 8. Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. Now here's Mobley. He's scoreless.
The length of Mobley, that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Here's Maxey. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Pass to George. Maxey against Garland. 5 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Strus. Now here's Mobley. George defending. Fader on the way. No luck on that one.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the first half comes to it. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me your beat. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Here's Maxey. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Down low. From 7 feet away, the putback. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Mitchell up top. Garland for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's George. Hits the jump hook. George has got 5. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the 76ers making a change here. Garland against Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Oubre, that one's good. 11 points in the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Outside Mitchell. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And Cleveland another 3.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Outside Mitchell. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Outside Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell with the ball. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
And again, it's Philadelphia.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Pass to Mobley. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Strus outside. And And the Cavaliers, another three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Embiid with it. Shoots over Allen. Embiid misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And don't go away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Dean Wade. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Jerome. Hunter the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the tray. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Outside Edwards. And there it is for him. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Pass to Wade. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Butler.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the wing, right side. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Allen. And a nice finish on the layup.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Maxey passes to Embiid. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. George finds Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Garland scanning the floor. Takes one from 10 feet. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
The three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. He shoots it. And Mobley gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Embiid through contact.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Pass to Mobley. Over Oubre. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
I like how they've been attacking the line. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must
up.
Garland. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes that.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead.
Well, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. It falls!
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid inside. He got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Burks the pass to Adebayo. Back to Burks. Takes a three. Hits it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Kuzma. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 6 points.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Kuzma, following the three from Alec Burks. Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Now, here's Burks. 6 points for him. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Prince outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo, high post. Kuzma pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Great D that time from Adebayo. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Burks. Now, here's Adebayo. Hero on the wing. Shot clock at 6. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, D.A., is a two-way threat. Trent gets the bucket.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Mitchell passes to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Lillard. And it's Miami with the rebound. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell outside. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Lillard scanning the floor. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked it. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street name after. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Outside, Green. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. For 3. Hero, no good. Bucks leading by 5. To the middle, stolen by Anderson. Here's Larson. And the layup is good. Larson's got his first basket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Porter. Giannis outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. automatic. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Giannis kicks to Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Pass to Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there going right through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Portis, the pass to Lillard. Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's the three. Lillard misses. The deep three from Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Wynn in at the 5, patrolling the paint. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. There's Hero with the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside. Here's Ware. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Kuzma outside. Back to Giannis. 1:56 left to play in the third. The wide open look here for Lopez. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And Lopez more and more has no fear from shooting behind the arc.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Robinson's checked in for Miami. Trent's checked in for the Bucks.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Adebayo with a screen on Lillard. There's Hero with the 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Down low, here's Ware, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Giannis dishes to Lillard. Trent outside. From the arc. And Ware pulls it down. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo inside. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been a... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Milwaukee in the lead. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Porter. Giannis a screen on Hero. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Bucks lead by 4. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Larson. Outside, Robinson launches it from deep. The shot, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Larson. Hero with the screen on Trent. No coverage that time.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Wiggins against Kuzma. Prince setting a pick for Kuzma. This one for three.
And these are the nights where Wiggins can look like an all-star defensive player. Good tools on that end.
Here's Hero. A rebound by the Bucks. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
It counts, and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
And it's Giannis missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Hero. The tray nails the triple.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Stolen by Hero. And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Lillard. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it!
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Lillard outside. Out to Kuzma. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And that one's good by Lopez.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.